Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. Alicia Clark is one of my favorite characters from Fear the Walking Dead. I think she's really interesting, and I've really enjoyed her character development across the 4 seasons so far of Fear the Walking Dead. The actress Alicia Debram Carey is a badass. She's been in a couple of other things, and she's just awesome. She's a really strong, capable actress, and is just one of the most gorgeous people on the earth, and is just smoking hot. I mean, she's pretty good eye candy, but I mean, she really does have like an actual character in the show, and she's the last surviving original character, at least from the very first episode. She's the last surviving member of her family, and I mean, I'm really not super surprised by that. I mean, I'm surprised that Madison and Nick died so early, just in season 4. But I'm not surprised that out of the 4 originals, which I kind of considered there to be the 4 originals at the start of the show, which were Alicia, Nick, Madison, Travis. I'm not surprised that out of those 4, Alicia was the last one. And if she ends up being like the last character on the show, like maybe like the last one standing or something, well, I mean, her and Morgan, because I really like Morgan. But like if she's one of the ones last standing, I think she should be. I support that. I support her staying on the show. I don't blame the fans that maybe stopped watching or got really, really pissed off when Nick or Madison died. But honestly, I prefer Alicia's my favorite out of those 3. Alicia was always my favorite out of those 3, so I guess I got kind of lucky. But if she did die, I would have that reaction. I would be pissed off. I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Because when I look at that character, I see someone that's just going to continue to evolve, and the story is just going to continue to have her and continue to develop her. She just seems like one of those characters like Rick Grimes. You know, you just want to see them for 10 years straight. You feel like they need to stay, and I don't think they could kill her off. If they ever killed her off, it would just be the dumbest mistake, just the most controversial thing ever. And one of the most controversial things in the Walking Dead franchise, if not the most controversial thing. I mean, there's characters like Nick and Carl where it's like, yeah, maybe they shouldn't have died, but I mean, I personally prefer Alicia to those characters. And I just think she's awesome, and she's a badass. And in the first 2 seasons, she didn't do too much. She was a little bit overshadowed by the other 3, and she started to get more material in season 2, and in season 3, I just loved her. I loved her sort of kind of nihilistic, bitter attitude in this new world, and I don't blame her for having that. I'm sympathetic to her, and she's been through a lot. She's lost a lot of people that she cared about. She was the one that watched Travis die. You know, Nick and Madison weren't on the helicopter. She was the one that saw Travis basically sacrifice himself so that he wouldn't turn into a walker and bite her, because he got shot up really bad. And, you know, he just pushed himself out of the helicopter, and Alicia watched that, and she cried. And I think that might have been one of her first really traumatic experiences. And it just got worse from there, like really worse in season 3. Her boyfriend died. She had to like protect everyone at the ranch when they all went to like the emergency basement or whatever, and they were about to run out of air. She did everything she could to save everyone's lives, and she didn't, and it really wasn't her fault. But yeah, she didn't. A lot of people that she cared about got killed. There was the woman that she was talking to that was sort of motivating her and trying to keep her strong, and you know, they were learning about each other. She died. And earlier, before then, Alicia had a bunch of friends, and there was that girl named Gretchen that she was friends with. They smoked pot together and did some crazy stuff. You know, she died. And like I said, she lost her boyfriend at the same time everyone else at the ranch died. Like, Alicia went through a lot of shit. She almost died at the end of season 3. She did everything she could to manipulate Proctor John, and still Proctor John wanted to have them all killed. And she was pretty much seconds away from death, and she had to accept it. I mean, sure, their lives got saved at the last second. It was sort of like a combined effort from, Crazy Dog, Nick with holding the trigger to the bomb and everything, but Strand and everything. But she was seconds from dying. I mean, that's another traumatic experience. Like, this is all in season 3. Like, Alicia she was put through the ringer, and then in season 4. She loses her mother and a brother, and that just continues to harden her and really makes her this really sort of dark character that wants to kill a 10-year-old kid because she killed her brother. I mean, that's where she is at that point. And yeah, I mean, there's a scene in season 3 where she's trying to be on her own. She just wants to get away from it, and she tells Nick that. She also tells Madison that basically it's just this endless cycle of everyone dying and everyone fighting and everyone struggling and everyone dying, and they find a new place and it's safe for a little while, it goes to shit. They find a new place, it's safe for a little while, it goes to shit. It's just this endless cycle, and she just wants to be on her own. And I sympathize with that, and I really like the journey that her character has taken. I think that she should last the entire show without a doubt. She should be in like every episode. I think she's an essential part of Fear the Walking Dead's DNA. I mean, you could say that about Madison and Nick, but I think in some ways maybe Alicia was even more important than Madison and Nick. I mean, I don't know. I definitely preferred her out of the 3. She was my favorite out of the 3, but I always felt like she had the potential to be like the last one standing, and she had the potential to be the final survivor. There's just something about her. But yeah, they better not kill her off. They better not. They should never kill her off. If Fear the Walking Dead ends before The Walking Dead, she should go to The Walking Dead or something. I want to see this character for the next 10 years. I want to see this character continue to evolve and survive and develop and harden, or maybe not harden. Maybe she opens up to people more. If they can keep Daryl alive for 10 years, if they can keep Carol alive for 10 years, they should be able to keep Alicia alive. I mean, she's one of the few originals left from Fear. She's one of like 2 or 3 characters from season 1 that's still alive. That's not a lot, so they should really keep her. So yeah, they better not kill her off. If they do, I would be super, super, super pissed off. They better not touch her. She's just too awesome to kill off. I think the show needs her, especially without Madison and Nick. I think the show needs Alicia. So yeah, she's not going anywhere. She better not die. I want to see the character go on for the next 10 years, if that's what the actress wants, and they have enough material for the character. But that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see the character live a very long time and just continue to evolve and develop. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 293 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 300 in the next few weeks. So that's just 7 more people, 7 more subscribers. We are so close. We're practically there. Just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. We are so close to 300. So just a few more subscribers would just be wonderful, and we'll get to that goal of 300. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!